Why are there not more people talking about the real drivers of global conflicts? Is it ignorance or denial? Let's dive deep into the shadows of U.S. proxy wars. Beneath the surface of international news, a more unsettling narrative unfolds. One where the U.S. is not just a bystander, but a puppeteer in the theater of war. Behind the veil of national security, a complex web of interests drives the U.S. to engage in proxy wars, using other countries as battlegrounds for their own gains. These aren't just wars, they're strategic moves in a global game of chess, where power and greed are the real kings. The Middle East, with its vast oil reserves and strategic position, often becomes the scapegoat, painted as the aggressor in conflicts instigated from afar. What's at stake? Control over resources, political influence, and immense profits for defense contractors and oil companies. These hidden motives are rarely discussed in mainstream discourse, overshadowed by a narrative that's easier to sell to the public. By pulling the strings from the shadows, the U.S. policymakers craft scenarios where they appear as saviors or reluctant participants, all while orchestrating the chaos from behind closed doors. It's a cycle of warfare that perpetuates itself under the guise of diplomacy and democratic intervention. Think about it. When was the last time a war's origins were as clear-cut as presented? The reality is much more convoluted, woven with layers of secrecy and manipulation. It's time to question the narratives we're fed, to seek the truth hidden behind the smokescreen of proxy warfare.